Okay, anyway, so you were telling me that your day was a productive one.
Yeah.
Okay, you did a lot. So you were telling me that you read some of the history books. I don't remember you telling me what exactly do you do. I mean, are you pursuing some course or what are you doing exactly in studies or even if you are working? What do you do
Uh,
exactly?
no, actually, I'm not working. Like I told you yesterday, I'm doing BSc from mathematics,
Oh
but
yes.
with that, I'm also preparing for the UPSC exam. So for
Oh
that, I'm
yeah.
going through history.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I remember. My memory is a little weak, I believe. I usually tend to forget things, so I'm so sorry about that part.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
so you are. Please go
yeah, I
ahead.
mean, it does happen. Like you talk to a lot of students, so how can you remember
Yes,
about everyone? I do
yes. That
understand.
that is a kind of issue, and also there is this thing that yesterday also I remember when you were introducing yourself and everything, your video was not visible. It's like whenever I talk to somebody and I actually see them, it's kind of easy to remember. So yeah, that is the part actually.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it happens only in my case that I'm not visible, or like rest of the
Yes.
student they're visible.
Right. I just had a session before you, and she was visible right from the start. She was visible perfectly to me. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure what is the issue. But
Act-
yesterday also, I was taking another session, and
yeah.
the same issue persisted with him as well. For like starting 2 3 minutes, he was not visible, and then the video got visible automatically. I'm not sure how, but it got visible.
Yeah, I think Skype have some conflicts with me, so that's why, like,
Some personal grudges with you, maybe, but why so?
yeah.
Do you take a
Uh,
lot of sessions? Like Skype is kind of tired of you.
no, actually, I barely use Skype. I mean, most of the time I use a Zoom app, not
Mm-hmm.
Skype.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So do you have anything in mind you want to talk about, or we should just go on with the line topic?
Yeah, I think we can go with the topic. I know it would be pretty hard, but all right, we can go with that.
Okay, the Indian Army. Talking about the Indian Army, you feel it's going to
Yeah.
be a little hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, even I am talking about this topic for the very first time. So yeah, let's
Yes.
see what we get out of the box because it is
Yeah.
kind of out of the box. Right. Okay. You tell me your views, your general views about the Indian Army. What do you think about it? Have you ever felt like because see, we always have some of at least one of a friend or a classmate in school who wants to join Indian Army. So have you encountered any such friend, or have you had any thoughts about Indian Army? Tell me about it.
Yeah. Like I have seen a lot of my friends who have been preparing for the army
Mm-hmm.
officers, to join army. And I have observed one thing common in them that they are working hard right from the beginning on their body. Like every time they
Right,
keep on walking, they keep on lifting high weight to make their
right.
body more and more strong. So I mean that make them fit and fine. And I think that is one of the best job which gives us pride, and this is how we can serve for the country. So I don't think that uh, any job in this world can give us more pride uh, than than
Definitely.
than feeling of being an army officer.
That's very true, very true. I completely agree with you. And even
Yeah.
on that part as well, they just, work from the very start on their, fitness, on their body. They just, they have this whole disciplinary routine, in fact, scheduled for themselves. They follow that particular routine every day. No, I hope you
Yeah.
must know about it.
Yeah,
So yeah.
exactly. You mentioned about discipline. Like if
Mm.
every student follow the discipline of army, I don't think that anyone can escape from getting success. Like they are
Right.
so strict about their discipline. I mean, anything might be avoided, but not their discipline. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
right. They are so much determined about that part. Nobody can really, make them skip their schedule, I believe. Okay, since
yeah.
we are talking about the discipline part, you tell me, how do you feel you can bring that discipline part in your life? How can you adapt to that lifestyle if you get a chance to? What all you want to get, what all changes you want to get in your lifestyle or your routine, your daily routine?
Yeah, exactly. If I want to get a lesson from army, the first lesson I would get to work on my body, and second, to be constant on my word. Like I have seen and I have observed one thing about them, that they're always constant on what they speak. Yeah.
Right, right.
So I mean, I would like to add this sort of thing in myself, and for discipline, I would like to work on my body. I would like to be fit and fine like them. Yeah, and I have seen a lot of our soldiers, armies, they were patrolling at Siachen Glacier. You might be knowing about that. I
Yes,
mean,
yes, yes, I've heard about it.
yeah, and there, like in the daytime, there is a minus 30 degrees Celsius temperature,
True.
and again in the nighttime there is I mean less than minus 70 degrees Celsius temperature. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's barely possible for a human being to survive in that temperature. But
True,
again, they are
true.
patrolling for for the prestige of country and to protect our country.
Of
So
course.
definitely, I
Right,
mean,
right.
I get a lesson to not, to not lose the hope in any situation. What they are doing at Siachen Glacier. So I mean, that's really inspiring, and that gives us a lesson.
That's true. That's very, very true. Okay, so since you are talking about, what how difficult it is for them to stay there and still they manage to, I would just want you to talk more about the challenges they are feeling, they are facing. I'm so sorry. More challenges. Talk about more of the challenges they are facing or they face in their, day-to-day life. Just talk a little
Yeah.
more about it.
Yeah, I mean, I also came to know about one thing, that in Siachen Glacier,
Mm-hmm.
they cannot even drink the water. Like, that is in the form of ice, so it's really hard for them to have water. I mean, they have to hunt a lot to have water. Yeah,
Okay, I was not aware of this part. Keep talking
yeah,
about it. I mean, I want to know more about it.
yeah. Actually, I also don't have much knowledge about this. Like few years back, while I was watching television, I got this
Mhm.
news. So still that is in my mind. So I thought to put it here.
You have a
Yeah.
really good memory, then I must say, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, not
Okay.
always, but sometimes I remember something that is really important.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, and more, you have any more of issues in your mind that they must be feeling, they must be facing while, being on their job?
Yeah, actually, what happens in Siachen Glacier, I mean, a lot of our soldier die not because of getting bullets in the body, just because of the lowest temperature that exists in that area. Yeah,
Right,
so it
right.
does happen, and like I mean, yeah, that's all I know about Siachen Glacier. I don't have much knowledge. Like, it's been a long time I came to know about this.
Of course, of course. I was in fact talking in general about the soldiers, that what
Yeah.
issues they are facing in general. Like we can also talk a little about the emotional aspect that they have to stay away from their family. They are not even sure about their life if they are even going to survive the another moment. They don't have any idea. They are absolutely clueless about their lifespan and everything. So there are so many challenges over there which we can't even relate to, because we are sitting here safely at our homes because of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really accept that. Whatever you say, I really accept that. But again, I feel that everyone in this world has to die one day. Even I will die one day. So everyone has to die. But someone who gets chance to die for the country, I would say they are really lucky.
Of
So yeah,
course, of
because
course.
I mean, that is a kind of feeling that really cannot be expressed in the word. So
Right, right.
I mean, sometimes I have sympathy for them, sometimes I have sort of feeling for them, but again, it's really great to die for the country.
Yeah, yeah. Since you admire them so much, you are, you look like you are too much, proud. You are too much proud of that profession. Have you ever felt yourself of joining Indian Army, or
Yeah.
have you given it a thought yourself?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I was young and when I saw one of my friend, he wanted to
Hmm,
be army officer and he was so
hmm,
fast in running. So
hmm,
I thought, why also don't keep my destiny as being an officer, like
hmm,
army officer. So yeah, I mean, like I wanted to, I wanted to enjoy that feeling, like dying for the country and like, the people are talking about you and you sacrifice your life for the country. So yeah, I mean, in the childhood, I wanted to be the part of army officer, but again, I kept my goal to be UPSC. Like, I mean, UPSC was also somehow that towards which my heart was beating. So
hmm. All right. But see, it looks so tempting. It looks so great from, sitting just here and thinking about that they are getting a lot of respect, or, people talk about them. They get to die
yeah,
for their country and everything. But see, if you will be, in their position, it's a whole lot of pressure on them. It's not just,
yeah,
being there and dying for a country. It's not just about that. You don't think of dying. Actually, you think of living and fighting. If you actually think from their perspective, they don't want to die for their country at all. It must be a proud. It can. I am not saying that it's not a proud to devote yourself for a country, but what their mindset is, I feel it's more about they don't want to die at all, because they want to fight and be there for their country, because they are there to protect us, and they want to do that for until they can, actually. So
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think that they actually focus on that part, that they will get to
No,
die for
I
their
mean,
country.
exactly. I mean, no one focus on that part. It's
Yes,
really easy to
exactly.
speak like that by sitting here
Right,
and by,
right, right.
speaking this kind of thing. It's really
Mm,
easy.
mm.
And definitely no one focus in that part, but sometimes in rare case when it happens, so I think that's also one of the proud moment that
Yeah,
you
it is.
sacrifice your life for the country, and your
It
name will be,
definitely is.
and again your name will be the part of history. So I mean, and who does not want to be the part of history, that
Of
I will be read
course.
by the people.
Of
Yeah,
course, of course, of course. That's definitely true. Okay, so we were talking, coming back to that thing, we were talking about the emotional part. So, talking about their families, what do you think their families must be going on, or do you feel that, just as much as they have to be strong, their families have to be that stronger too? Because, you
yeah,
know, uh,
exactly.
yes, yes. Please give your thoughts about it. Give your views about it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that their family must be strong. That a member of their family is out of their house, is out of their home, and patrolling at some part of country, I mean, where life is so difficult. Okay,
Hmm.
so again, I really admire the family who keeps on motivating.
Hmm.
Who keeps on motivating their army and to stay and to keep on patrolling. So yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. I mean, I really admire the family.
Of course, because see, I'll give you a very little example. There was this curfew thing going on before, just before the lockdown, before the COVID situation, and I absolutely remember that there was kind of a little curfew in Delhi, actually, which was more of a rumor. But I was out in a market, and my mother called me, like, she was so scared that I'm out and this curfew news is going on. She just called me and told me that come home really quick. You just need to be home. Just hurry up, forget about everything else, and just come home. So see how our family gets so scared thinking about something might happen to us, and think about their family. They are living far away every day, and their family absolutely know that they anything can happen to them any day, any minute of the day. So just think about how strong their families must be.
Yeah, exactly. I accept that. I mean, I mean,
I'm sure you can relate with that part as well. Your parents must be, they might have got scared at some moment in past when you were not, with them. So it's completely relatable, I feel, no?
yeah, exactly. Like, I have met a lot of army officer personally. Like, a few years back, there were a lot of armies came to my city. Okay, so it was the time of festival. I invited them to my home. So almost 20 army they came to my home, and like we had food together, we had meal together. So I
Wow.
came to know a lot of things from them. So I also came to know that why army is one of the toughest job. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Being an army officer, you mean, is the toughest job. Yes, yes, of course it is. I
Yes.
mean, it takes a lot of courage. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Okay, and do you feel that, of course, by your words, by your way of talking, I can completely feel that you must be respecting them a lot. But do you feel that they actually get that level of that, surface respect that they should have in society?
Yeah, at some point they get and at some point they don't get. Like what happens, I mean, that's the sad reality of our society, that we don't remember like we don't remember them forever. I mean, after the death of any soldier, I would not use the word death, I would use sacrifice. But sorry, I'm weak at English, so that's why I use that word.
No,
But
no,
again,
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's absolutely okay.
So what happens after that? No one cares about their family.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so at this point of time, I really feel sad that no one does anything for them. Everyone forgets the sacrifice he has given for the country, and no one cares about his family. So yeah, I mean, at some point of time, I feel that they don't really get the respect that they deserve. They get respect, but they don't get that level of respect that they should be given.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I got to know about your views. Okay. All right. Okay. You have any vocabulary word in your mind? First of all, you want to discuss anything else about this part?
Well, I had a question, but unfortunately, I forgot that question. But that was so attractive question, but again, I forgot that. Yeah,
Okay. 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 See, when you're talking about a question, instead of saying attractive, use the word interesting. Okay.
yeah, yeah, interesting. Yeah, like I had an
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
question, but I forgot that.
Because
Yeah,
attractive or tempting should be used for something which you can actually see, or maybe, are you getting my
yeah,
point? That
actually, I got it, but that was slip of tongue.
okay, okay, not an issue, not an issue. I feel that you are very balanced with your words anyway. See, I haven't been correcting you a lot because I can see that you already are correcting yourself whenever you are realizing that you have made a mistake at this point, you are correcting yourself immediately. So that's a really good quality.
Oh yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Okay, so you have any vocabulary word in your mind? You went through the vocabulary part?
Yeah, I went through the vocabulary part, and I don't remember all the vocabularies because I have to give time to remember. But
Not a problem.
nowadays,
Yes, yes,
yeah, yeah,
please go.
yeah, yeah, please. No, no,
No, no,
please.
you please continue. You were saying something?
I'm done from my side. Now it's your turn.
Okay. All right, not an issue. Okay, so I was saying that we can discuss about some of the common vocabulary words which you can use on your day-to-day, in your day-to-day conversations. Okay, there's
Yeah,
a word aloof.
actually,
Yes.
I have some word. I mean, I want you to tell me the way of using this word. I mean, I
Okay.
have I have a lot of word. Like I have been reading Hindu terms for a long time. So, like exorbitant, exorbitant, exorbitant. That means high rate,
Exorbitant.
high rate.
Okay.
So, how can I use this word? Exorbitant.
Exorbitant high that you read over there in some stock market kind of page or something.
Yeah, I read I read article about apps which provide instant loan, and they
Yeah.
charge exorbitant,
Right.
exorbitant,
Yes, yes,
exorbitant
yes.
money.
That is why I said. because it's kinds of mean that a high rate of interest is being charged over it. So
Yeah.
this is a word which is particularly, I believe, used in that context only. For example, this particular market, uh, so you can say that if you want to say charge a high rate of interest, there you can use that particular word, because some words are there which can't be used in like day-to-day conversations or general conversations. They are supposed to be used over there only. So I believe it's kind of that word.
Yeah. And now I have the next word, that is reconcile.
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 Yeah. Yeah, reconcile is usually used in accounts terms, or for example, you might have heard about the word bank reconciliation. You ever heard about it?
No, never ever.
Okay, because you are not from accounts background. Maybe that is
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
reconcile is let's say I am making a list of items I purchased. Okay, I have
Yeah.
particular sum of money in my hand, let's say 2000, and I purchased some items out of it, and the total comes to 1800. Okay, now I had 2000 which I spent, but the amount comes up to 1800. Okay, the things I purchased totaling 1800. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am going to see what is the issue here, and that is called reconciling or reconcile. For example, I can say I had to reconcile my purchases to check where I have made a mistake in account. I can say that it is used in that way, or reconcile can be used in to correct something in general as well. Mostly
Yeah.
used in accounts terms or money terms, monetary
Yeah.
terms.
Yeah. Actually, I got a sentence in civics book where I
Hmm.
came to know that democracy has capacity to reconcile all social discrimination.
Okay, yeah, to
Yeah.
correct the social, yes, that is what I said, that sometimes I mean, commonly it can be used if something is, if something is being corrected, to correct
Yeah.
something. Okay, just like I said, in accounts we use, if we are using to correct some purchases or correct the totaling of something. Similarly, in general situation, we can use it by where we are correcting something, or where we are using the word in order to correct something. So because reconcile means to correct something which happened in past or which is happening continuously. So here it is being used to correct the caste discrimination, you said?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so here, yes, yes, please say. No, please go ahead. What you were saying?
yeah. I didn't mention caste discrimination. I only mentioned discrimination.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry, my bad. Okay, so what I was saying was, here they are talking that it might correct the discrimination part. So that is why to reconcile is used.
And what about anticipation? Like, yeah, anticipation. I
Anticipate. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You are
Like
saying
I
something.
also, yeah, like I got this word from Hindu time.
Okay. About the anticipation word. See, I can't memorize the exact meaning. If you can help me with that, if you read
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I have used the
I
word anticipate a lot more times, but I'm not sure if it's the same thing.
yeah, same thing. Like anticipated.
Yeah, okay, okay, I got it. So anticipation is also used in a similar way, just like we use anticipated in a sentence. It is kind of a, what should I say? It is kind of, for example, anticipated can be a verb, or for example, reconcile and reconciliation. Similarly,
Yeah,
anticipate and anticipation. It's a similar thing.
yeah,
You get it?
yeah, yeah. I got it.
Okay. All right. You have any other doubts?
No, I don't have any doubts now. I'm done from my
No.
side.
All right. Okay. I
Yeah,
hope I was able to clear your doubts. Okay. It was
yeah,
a really nice conversation with you today. Okay. We'll see
yeah,
each other in another session, most probably. Okay.
yeah. Have a
Bye
nice day.
bye.
We'll
Thank
meet you
you.
again.
Thank you. Thank you. Same here. Bye bye.